Sawadee krap, welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. It's Monday, April 22nd, and I'm your host JP Mestanza with the news you need to know. After photos of the putrid Nayang Canal were posted online last Friday, the chief of Seasteading National Park, close to where the canal is, he's now responding to the complaints over the polluted, stinky water that runs through the area, threatening to empty into the sea. Chief Viton admitted to the Phuket News that the online complaints of the polluted canal have substance, but claims to have no authority to do anything about it, as the source of pollution is outside the national park, outside his jurisdiction. Still, the chief said he believes that local houses and hotels located outside Seasteading National Park are the main sources of the polluted water in the canal, adding that he's already forwarded the complaints and alerted the regional environmental office of the problem so they can conduct checks and find a solution. For more on this story, visit thephuketnews.com. This morning at 8 a.m., Royal Thai Navy ships left Cape Panwa to begin their operation to remove the controversial Seastead home from its location some 42 kilometers south of Phuket. 3 Navy boats are being used in the operation, dubbed Remove Seastead, as they plan to dismantle and transport some parts of it back to shore later today, with Rear Admiral Witanak Ratkocha Seming telling the Phuket News that they intend to continue to go after the 2 people connected to the Seastead, American Chad L. Wartowski and his Thai wife Suprani, saying the floating domicile is in violation of Thai sovereignty. The couple were charged with threatening national security, which is punishable by death or life imprisonment, and the couple have been in hiding since the complaint was filed over a week ago. Meanwhile, the octagonal living module, which measures about 6 meters across, it's being detached from the floating base pillar and released. Then it's going to be towed by tugboat to Phuket's deep seaport. Meanwhile, Phuket Deputy Governor told officials they would press charges against the couple next week, but again, the pair have denied that they've been trying to undermine the Thai government, saying they did not pay for the build and were just enthusiastic volunteers who've lived in it and documented their experience for the Ocean Builders Project website. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Rawai Deputy Mayor Tirapong Taudang urged people to beware of fire hazards after a blaze broke out on Soi Saiwan 16 on Friday. Firefighters from the Rawai Municipality Fire Department were quick on the scene shortly after 12 and in 10 minutes brought the blaze under control. The fire started in garbage dumped near the house, though a warning is being sent out to be careful for any potential wildfires with the dry weather, especially since on Thursday, just the day before, firefighters took hours bringing down a blaze at the football field near the tourist popular Promthep Cape, believed to have been caused by a discarded cigarette. Phuket Extra will be right back after this.
Visit us in Patong or inkasia.com.
Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Less than a month after the 2 tourists were viciously beaten by a group of tuk-tuk and motorbike taxi drivers in Patong, Patong Police and officials from relevant government offices held their first meeting with taxi drivers to discuss their behavior and ways to improve service quality for tourists. On Friday, a group of taxi drivers and government officials and cops, they met to, quote, gather opinions from the taxi drivers in hopes of improving service, with a follow-up meeting scheduled on May 8th in Patong, which will see the creation of a, quote, special committee to manage public transport issues and help solve those problems. The March 28 attack, which took place outside of a shopping market in Patong, it came before Patong Police announced a, quote, attitude adjustment session for taxi drivers, described as a training session, which officials claim was already in the works before the attack took place. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Police are investigating the death of a New Zealand man whose body was found on Patong Road in Karon early this morning. Karon police were notified that a man was lying on the road with his motorbike nearby the entrance to Patong Road Soi 12 at about 1 a.m. this morning. The man had suffered minor injuries to his right arm, but also suffered head injuries. At this stage, police believe the motorbike was not struck by any vehicle and there was no report of any helmet recovered at the scene. The man's body was taken to Vashida Hospital to find out the exact cause of death. Be careful out there on the roads. And that's it for Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. For safe, secure, and soundproof windows, visit pvcphuket.com. If you're watching us on YouTube, click that subscribe button to check out all of our future videos. And if you're watching us on Facebook, give us a like on the Phuket News page. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching, and until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.